Hey Aries, I need to sit down with you right now because what I just pulled in these cards about karma and someone who played games with you is absolutely wild. Like I have goosebumps all over my arms and I need to share this with you immediately because the universe is showing me something massive that is already in motion. So I shuffled my deck asking specifically about Aries and this karmic situation with someone who thought they could manipulate the game. And the energy that came through was so intense that I actually had to take a moment before I could even start interpreting these cards. The first card that literally flew out of my deck was the Four of Swords, and I am telling you this is such a powerful way to start this reading. The Four of Swords is showing me that there has been this period where you have been in recovery mode. You have been resting, you have been healing, you have been taking time away from drama and chaos. And what is so beautiful about this card appearing first is that it is showing me you are not even aware of what has been unfolding behind the scenes while you have been focused on your own peace and recovery. You stepped back from a situation. You chose yourself. You chose your mental health. And while you have been resting and rebuilding your energy, karma has been working overtime on your behalf. I am seeing with this Four of Swords that someone thought your silence meant weakness. They thought your withdrawal meant they won. They thought you stepping back and choosing peace meant that they got away with whatever games they were playing. But what they did not understand is that you were not running away. You were strategically removing yourself from a toxic dynamic. And the universe saw that. The universe saw you choosing the high road. And that decision triggered something so much bigger than you even realize. What I love about the Four of Swords energy here is that it represents conscious rest and strategic withdrawal. You did not just collapse from exhaustion. You made a deliberate choice to stop engaging with nonsense. You made a deliberate choice to stop trying to fix something that was clearly broken. You made a deliberate choice to protect your energy instead of wasting it on someone who was playing manipulative games. And that choice, Aries, that conscious decision to step back, that is what set this entire karmic cycle into motion. The next card I pulled is the Five of Cups, and oh my goodness, the symbolism here is giving me chills. The Five of Cups traditionally shows someone standing there looking at three spilled cups while two cups remain standing behind them. It is a card about loss, about disappointment, about focusing on what went wrong. And in this reading, this card is not about you, Aries. This card is about them. This is about the person who played games with you, who thought they were so clever, who thought they had it all figured out. Right now, as I am looking at this Five of Cups, I am seeing this person is experiencing major regret. They are looking at what they lost when they lost you, when they lost your trust, when they lost your presence in their life. And the thing is, they are so focused on their loss and their disappointment that they cannot even see the opportunities that are still available to them. They are stuck in this cycle of regret and it is eating them alive. They thought they were playing you. They thought they were ahead of the game. They thought they were in control. And now they are sitting there, realizing they played themselves. What the Five of Cups is showing me is that this person is going through a period of deep emotional disappointment, and they are starting to understand that their actions have consequences. They are starting to see that the games they played, the manipulation they tried to pull, the way they treated you, all of that has come back to them in ways they never anticipated. And the most poetic part about this, the part that really shows how karma works, is that they cannot move forward because they are too busy mourning what they destroyed. I am seeing that this person might be reaching out to mutual friends. They might be checking your social media. They might be trying to find out information about you through indirect channels. And all of it is coming from this place of regret. They are realizing that you were something real, something valuable, something they should have cherished. And they threw it away because they thought they could do better or because they thought they could keep you on a string while they explored other options. And now they are sitting in the consequences of that choice. The Page of Swords just came flying out, and this card is so significant because it represents messages. It represents information coming to light. It represents truth being revealed. Aries, what I am seeing here is that you are going to find out exactly what this person was doing behind your back. You are going to get information that confirms your intuition. You are going to receive messages, or you are going to discover evidence that shows you were absolutely right about your suspicions. The Page of Swords has this energy of youthful, curious investigation. It is like a detective uncovering clues. And what I am seeing is that the truth is coming out in unexpected ways. Maybe someone who was protecting this person's secrets decides they cannot keep quiet anymore. Maybe you stumble across information accidentally. Maybe mutual friends start being honest with you about things they witnessed. However it happens, the Page of Swords is telling me that clarity is coming and it is going to validate everything you felt in your gut. This card is also showing me that this person might try to send you messages. They might try to communicate with you, to explain themselves, to justify their actions. But here's what the Page of Swords is warning you about: their words are not going to be fully honest. They are going to try to spin the narrative. They are going to try to make themselves look better than they actually behaved. They are going to try to minimize their wrongdoing. The Page of Swords is advising you to be discerning, to pay attention not just to what is being said but to what is being left unsaid. To read between the lines, what I find really interesting about the Page of Swords appearing in this position is that it suggests this person is going to be caught in their own lies. They are going to contradict themselves. They are going to slip up. They are going to accidentally reveal truths they meant to keep hidden. Their attempts to control the narrative are going to backfire because they cannot keep their story straight. This is karma showing up in the form of truth. And truth has a way of exposing everything eventually. Now the Queen of Cups shows up, and I have to tell you, this card made me emotional when I turned it over because this is you. Aries, this is who you are becoming through all of this. The Queen of Cups is emotionally mature, compassionate, intuitive, and deeply connected to her feelings without being controlled by them. She can feel everything and still maintain her boundaries. She can be empathetic and still protect herself. She can love deeply and still walk away from situations that are not healthy for her. What I am seeing with the Queen of Cups is that you have grown so much through this situation. Whatever this person put you through, however they tried to manipulate or deceive you, it has actually strengthened your emotional intelligence. You are not bitter. You are not vengeful. You are not sitting around plotting revenge. You have processed your emotions in a healthy way. You have allowed yourself to feel the hurt and disappointment, and then you have chosen to move forward with grace and dignity. The Queen of Cups is telling me that your emotional maturity is actually part of what is driving this person crazy right now. They expected you to fall apart. They expected you to chase them. They expected you to beg for answers or closure. Instead, you have been calm. You have been dignified. You have been focused on your own healing. And your peaceful response to their chaos has been more powerful than any revenge you could have planned. Your growth is their karma, Aries. Watching you thrive without them. Watching you maintain your grace and composure. Watching you refuse to stoop to their level. That is destroying them in ways you cannot even see. What I also love about the Queen of Cups here is that she represents intuitive wisdom. You knew something was off. You felt it in your gut. And even when this person was trying to convince you otherwise, even when they were gaslighting you or making you doubt your perceptions, deep down you knew the truth. And you trusted that knowing enough to remove yourself from the situation. The Queen of Cups is validating that your intuition was absolutely correct. And she is encouraging you to continue trusting that inner voice as you move forward. The Magician card just appeared, and while this energy is incredible for you right now, the Magician is about manifestation, about having all the tools you need at your disposal, about taking raw potential and turning it into reality. Aries, what this card is telling me is that you are entering a phase where you have access to so much power and creative potential. Everything you went through, all the healing you have done, all the lessons you have learned, you are now in a position to use all of that wisdom to create something amazing in your life. The Magician has this energy of someone who can take an idea and bring it into physical form. This is about you manifesting new opportunities, new relationships, new experiences that are actually aligned with who you are and what you deserve. The universe is giving you a clear channel right now to call in what you want. Your energy is magnetic, your intentions are powerful, and you are being supported in ways that are going to feel almost miraculous. What I find so beautiful about the Magician appearing after the Queen of Cups is that it shows you have both the emotional wisdom and the practical tools to create the life you want. You are not manifesting from a place of ego or desperation. You are manifesting from a place of wholeness and self-awareness. You know who you are, you know what you deserve, and you are ready to claim it. And here is where the karma part gets really interesting. While you are stepping into your magician energy and creating an incredible new chapter, this person who played games with you is stuck in their Five of Cups energy, mourning what they lost. You are literally manifesting your dreams while they are sitting in regret. The contrast could not be more stark. They thought they were winning the game, but they were actually eliminating themselves from the competition. They played themselves right out of your life and right out of the amazing future you are creating. The Four of Pentacles appears next, and this card is so revealing about what is happening with this off. A person. The Four of Pentacles is about holding on to tight, about being possessive, about being controlled by fear and insecurity. This card is showing me that this person has some serious control issues and scarcity mindset. They were holding onto you while also trying to keep their options open. They wanted to control the situation, to keep you available to them while they did whatever they wanted. They were operating from fear instead of love. What I am seeing with the Four of Pentacles is that this person's controlling behavior and their inability to be genuine and open is exactly what caused to lose you. They were so busy trying to manipulate the situation, so busy trying to have everything on their terms, so busy protecting themselves and their ego, that they pushed away something real. And now they are holding onto their pride, holding onto their ego, holding onto their version of events. And it is keeping them stuck. The Four of Pentacles is also about material concerns and financial security. I am seeing that this person might have made decisions based on superficial factors. Maybe they chose someone else because of money or status or appearance, and now they are realizing that those external things do not create genuine connection or happiness. They traded something real for something shiny and empty. And now they are stuck holding onto things that do not actually fulfill them. This card is also showing me that this person is going to struggle to move forward because they cannot let go. They cannot let go of control. They cannot let go of their ego. They cannot let go of you. And that inability to release and flow is going to keep them trapped in this karmic lesson until they finally learn what they need to learn. Meanwhile, you are flowing, you are growing, you are manifesting, you are thriving. The Three of Swords shows up, and I have to be honest with you. When I saw this card, I initially felt concerned, but as I tuned into the energy, I realized this is not about future heartbreak for you. This card is showing me the pain that this person caused, the betrayal you experienced, the heartbreak you went through. But here's what is important about the Three of Swords appearing in this reading. It is appearing after the Queen of Cups and after the Magician. That means the heartbreak is behind you. You have already processed it. You have already healed from it. And you have already moved forward. The Three of Swords in this position is validation. It is the cards acknowledging that yes, something genuinely painful happened. Yes, you were betrayed or hurt or disappointed. Your feelings were valid. Your pain was real. But you did not let that pain define you or destroy you. You felt it, you processed it, you learned from it, and you used it as fuel for your transformation. What I'm also seeing with the Three of Swords is that this is what this person is now experiencing. The sword of truth is cutting through their illusions. The sword of consequence is piercing their heart. The sword of karma is making them feel the pain they caused. They are going through their own Three of Swords moment, and it is a direct result of how they treated you. This is not you causing them pain. This is not you seeking revenge. This is simply the natural consequence of their actions catching up with them. The universe has a way of teaching us through pain when we refuse to learn through love. This person had the opportunity to be with you, to appreciate you, to treat you right, and they chose to play games instead. Now they are learning through loss what they could have learned through love. The Three of Swords is that painful but necessary teacher that shows up when we have strayed too far from our integrity. The Eight of Pentacles comes through next, and this card fills me with so much hope and excitement for you. The Eight of Pentacles is about mastery, about dedication, about putting in the work to become excellent at something. Aries, this card is showing me that you are entering a phase of serious growth and development in your life. This could be related to your career, your creative pursuits, your personal development, your spiritual practice, or all of the above. What I love about the Eight of Pentacles is that it represents someone who is focused on their craft, someone who is dedicated to improvement, someone who is willing to put in consistent effort to achieve mastery. You are not looking for shortcuts. You are not looking for quick fixes. You are committed to doing the real work of becoming the best version of yourself. And that dedication is going to pay off in ways that exceed your expectations. The Eight of Pentacles is also about finding fulfillment in the process. You are not just working towards some future goal. You are actually enjoying the journey of growth and learning. You are finding satisfaction in your daily efforts, in your progress, in your commitment to yourself. This is such a healthy and grounded energy compared to the chaotic game-playing energy of the person from your past, while this other person is stuck in regret and control issues. You are building something real. You are developing skills. You are creating value. You are investing in yourself. The Eight of Pentacles is showing me that your future success is being built right now through your consistent efforts and your dedication to growth. This person thought they were so smart playing games, but you were playing a completely different game, the game of self-mastery and personal evolution. And you are winning. The Judgment card appears, and I literally got chills when I turned this over because Judgment is the karma card. This is the card of ultimate reckoning, of truth being revealed, of consequences catching up, of cosmic justice being served. Aries, the Judgment card is confirming everything I have been seeing in this reading. This person's karma is not coming, it is here. It is happening right now. The Judgment card shows a moment of awakening. A moment of seeing things clearly. A moment of understanding the full impact of our choices. This person is experiencing, or is about to experience, a major wake-up call. They are being forced to look at their behavior, their choices, their patterns, and they are being judged not by you but by the universe itself. The cosmic scales are balancing. And they are on the receiving end of the consequences they created through their actions. What I find so powerful about the Judgment card is that it represents an irreversible shift. Once judgment comes, once the truth is revealed, once the consequences arrive, there is no going back to ignorance or denial. This person cannot unsee what they are being shown about themselves. They cannot undo the karma they have activated. They cannot escape the lesson they need to learn. The Judgment card is also about resurrection and renewal. But that renewal only comes after we face our truth and take accountability. This person has the opportunity to grow from this experience, to learn from their mistakes, to become better. But only if they are willing to be honest with themselves and do the real work of transformation. If they continue to deny, deflect, and blame others, they will repeat this karmic cycle until they finally get it. For you, Aries, the Judgment card is liberation. It is the universe saying we see what happened, we know the truth, and justice is being served. You do not need to defend yourself. You do not need to prove anything. You do not need to make anyone understand your side of the story. The universe knows, and that is enough. You are being released from this karmic contract. You are being freed to move forward into your new chapter. And you are being validated for choosing yourself and choosing the high road. The final card I pulled is the World, and I could not ask for a more perfect ending to this reading. The World is completion. It is fulfillment. It is reaching a major milestone. It is the end of a significant cycle and the beginning of a beautiful new chapter. Aries, what the World is telling me is that you are on the verge of a major completion in your life. You have done the work. You have learned the lessons. You have grown through the challenges, and now you are ready to step into a whole new level of your life. The World card represents having it all: success, fulfillment, achievement, happiness. It is the card of manifestation at its highest level. Everything you have been working toward, everything you have been healing from, everything you have been building, it is all coming together in this beautiful moment of completion. You are entering your World energy, where you feel whole, complete, accomplished, and ready for anything. What makes this so powerful in the context of this reading is the contrast between your energy and the energy of the person who played games with you. You are in World energy, complete, fulfilled, successful, whole. They are in Five of Cups energy, regretful, disappointed, focused on loss. You chose growth and you got the World. They chose games and they got heartbreak. The karma is so clear, so perfect, so poetic. The World is also about recognizing your own worth and stepping into your power fully. You are no longer questioning yourself. You are no longer doubting your perceptions. You are no longer settling for less than you deserve. You know who you are. You know what you bring to the table. And you are ready to experience relationships and opportunities that match your elevated energy. So Aries, Let me bring all of this together for you because the story these cards are telling is absolutely beautiful. Someone played games with you. Someone thought they could manipulate the situation. Someone thought they were so clever and in control. You chose yourself. You chose peace. You chose healing. And you stepped back from their chaos. While you have been resting, healing, growing, and manifesting your dreams, karma has been working on your behalf. This person is now experiencing deep regret. They are being exposed. They are losing control of their carefully constructed narratives. And they are facing the consequences of their actions. Meanwhile, you have transformed into the Queen of Cups, emotionally mature and intuitive. You have stepped into your magician energy, manifesting your desires and creating your reality. You are mastering your craft with the Eight of Pentacles, building real success through dedication and effort. The Judgment card confirms that cosmic justice is being served, and the World card promises that you are entering a phase of complete fulfillment and achievement. The cards are showing me that this person's karma is not something you need to orchestrate or force. It is already happening. Their own actions, their own choices, their own energy has created consequences that they cannot escape. They got burned in their own game because the game was rigged against them from the start. When you operate from manipulation and ego, the universe always brings correction. When you hurt people who chose authenticity and love, karma always comes calling. You do not need to do anything except continue being who you are. Continue growing, continue manifesting, continue choosing yourself. Your success, your happiness, your peace, that is their karma. Watching you thrive without them is the lesson they need to learn. Your ability to walk away with grace and dignity while they fall apart is the cosmic justice the universe is delivering. The most beautiful part of this whole reading is that you are not stuck in the past. You are not consumed by what happened. You are not waiting for karma to strike. You are too busy creating your amazing future, too busy becoming the best version of yourself, too busy stepping into your power and your purpose. And that is how you know you have truly healed and evolved, when you care more about your future than their karma. I hope this reading resonated with you. Aries, the energy around this situation is so clear and so powerful. Someone thought they could play games with you and win, but they played themselves right out of your life and right into their karmic lesson. Meanwhile, you are ascending into your world energy, complete and whole and ready for everything beautiful that is coming your way.